Game number 1. We're back in Division 1, everybody. The season just started and we have Project Kramer going up against Rage and Quit Gaming. So let's hope that they're not raging and quit gaming in this particular series, or at least that they reserve it for when the series is over. This is again Division 1, which is the top division of heroeslounge.gg. If you want to play in an amateur setup, you want to play a little bit more competitive, you want to dodge the shit show that is Storm League and play with like-minded people that are at least trying to win, then heroeslounge.gg is something that you should definitely consider. They have divisions in North America and Europe, and yeah, check it out. So for now, we have on the left side Project Kramer with Liches on Reyna, Baby Houdini on the Haka, Erwin on Liming, Snaky Boots on Ana, we got Wit on the Nubarak, and on the right side of the map, Rage and Quit Gaming with Shizakid on ETC, Limu on Hanzo, Warwick on Rexa, Danazovsky on Brightwing, and Dead Inside on Tracer. And just as we're starting into this, also pointed out real quickly, Wit over here, I guess is subbing in. So you can obviously sub some players in, but Wit is already playing on other teams too, so therefore I guess that he's a sub. Brightwing does what Brightwing does best, being a useless cannon fodder that dies first. Yes. Honestly, this couldn't have gotten any better for me. With my well-established Brightwing hate that is obviously incredibly reasonable and well rationalized, that was the perfect start into the game. So big shout out here to Project Kramer and also to Rage and Quit Gaming for that Brightwing feed over here. All jokes aside though, let's go a little bit into the game itself. So right now we got for Jimmy still the Exterminator setup, as we've seen in several games previously, talked about too. You can still go into Ace in the Hole here now as well. And well, let's have a little bit of a look what's else happening here. Nubarak again with the Beetle build. We've seen this a little bit more often lately. Now again, if you're going for Beetles on a Nubarak, the important part is that you don't go full Beetle. It's a little bit like North America. Don't go full innate, don't go full Beetle. So the 16 talent, we still have only one talent on 16 and it's called Epic Enter. If you don't epically enter into the opponent's backline, you're doing it wrong. So Beetles, if you want, the level 1 talent, the Legion, occasionally still gets picked these days. Sometimes you even have a level 7 follow-up, even though that is not even mandatory. So level 1 talent alone gives you a bit of value. And Nubarak in general has a couple of different styles, of course. We still sometimes see the whole burrow charge setup, where you're trying to get a quick kill setup for your team. Talking about quick kills, Dead Inside has to be very careful, because if he doesn't pay a little bit more attention here, he's very soon not only going to be dead inside, but dead on the outside too. Level 4, a bit quicker for Rage and Quit Gaming, despite the fact that they already suffered 2 deaths over here. Now with level 4 talents ready, a bit of a bomb connect over here too, and well, Brightwing is sitting down at the bottom of the map. Now, Brightwing's pick obviously is catering a little bit to the fact that the Haka is on the other side of the map, which means that we are now looking at one global for each player. ETC could theoretically go into a stage dive as well, but he's not really played as the side laner here, instead the main tank, so I don't really think that's... I mean, again, it can happen, but I guess we're gonna look at a mosh pit here eventually. Now the Haka has now transitioned down to the bottom of the map, and that makes a whole lot of sense since the temples are of course activated in the middle and all the way up at the top. So if he wants to join a team fight, he can still do that with the global later on. Yeah, Rexa has now also gone into his Hunter-Gatherer. And Tracer, still gotta be careful here a little bit, but zipping around the Nubarak. There's a lot of CC on the other side. You got the Sleep Dart, if that connects and Tracer's in trouble. And you got also the Tongue, plus in addition to that, the Nubarak himself. So there's a lot of things that could mean the end of Tracer. Brightwing also being the global, doing the same thing that the Haka does, trying to take the lanes that are as far away of the objective as possible. The Haka needs to be a bit careful. Okay, so Baby Houdini is able to move away. It's pretty much an even trade right now. You have the middle temple claimed by the red team, and up towards the top, the blue team is currently firing away against the top fort, and this one is going to go down. This one is likely going to get wrecked now. And they are starting to claim a little bit more here. I mean, this one is only down to 50% HP, so this is actually a solid start for Rage and Quit Gaming, which is, for Project Kramer. We have them with 2 kills against 0. They're still behind in experience, which is a little bit strange, but still. You look at structures, they're ahead, kill count is solid, and structures is what's it all about here. Teamfight could change this though, as the red team is looking for a kill, and they get it. Nicely done. Nuburak is down, so the bug report apparently came through, and that bug was fixed quickly. So still a bit of experience lost at the bottom of the map, as it seems. Comes in just in time to collect the experience globes. But by now we also got the critical mist for Brightwing on the level 7, and as usual the locked and loaded over on this one. So, still the play here by Tracer, going for Li Ming, connects the damage. Oh, the quick kill against Reyna. This was Jimmy. He's down instantly. No chance for him. Wit is also in trouble, and he goes down too. Yeah, a lot of CC being used here, a lot of interrupts, a lot of lockdown. That was nicely played by the red team, who now have 3 kills against 2, have the Siege Giant stolen away, who still do damage to that fort, so they are starting to do some serious work on the opponent's structures. I like that. Not a lot of wave clear here either, so Li Ming is trying to do what she can. But we are an entire level ahead now for the red team. I mean, just a few seconds ago, they were behind, and now they are ahead on experience and will claim a level 10 ability just a little bit quicker. The Haka is also still sitting topside and fighting off against, hello. Brightwing even has to come up top to help out Rexa. Okay. Baby Houdini makes a disappearing act happening as he goes for the burrow. There's already the boss up, guys. This could be a boss move. And we go for stage dive. With the interrupts on the other side, they decided not to go for mosh pit. I mean, it's always a bit of a trade-off. You don't have to necessarily go for stage dive here. Again, even though there's a lot of interrupts there, you can always play around the cooldowns a little bit and also make sure that your opponent has to save up a couple of those. But I am a little bit surprised that they are not simply going for boss. They could theoretically go for boss and for the objective. So I think at this point, with level 10 ability and the big lead that they had in experience, they could have easily gone for that. But they decided against it, so they let the boss slide for now. On talents, we got the blink heal over here. And of course, with the stage dive, they can now also start to come in with ETC on the side lane and don't have to have Brightwing in that position. They try to go for Jimmy again, and they're successful. There's the drag against Tracer, and maybe a counter kill. Yep, Tracer down, and Brightwing also gets attacked here. But yeah, the Cocoon ETC, I don't really think that they can kill him. Yeah, well, actually, oh my god, Isolation is connected with him. He's dead, isn't he? Yeah, he's gonna fall eventually. That was a pretty decent escape attempt, though, that we had from him. Okay, let's take a quick look, actually, at the Tracer kill again. I mean, right here, first of all, we have the kill on Jimmy, so that's the first thing that happens. And then the Haka comes in, gets the drag connected, and as you can tell, boom. An easy kill on Tracer. Even Brightwing can't save her here. So that's 4 kills to 4. Hanzo gets out. In the meantime, we have to fight over the last remaining shots on the temple. It's actually a nice back and forth. I mean, we have 4 kills on each side. We got a slight advantage in experience for Rage and Quit Gaming. But generally speaking, it's a nice back and forth here between the two teams. It's pretty much one team taking a slight advantage and then the other one coming in the attempt to turn it around. So far, so good. Top side now, we got Dead Inside and Danazovsky starting to take the next camp. And Jimmy, with his Exterminator on level 1, is getting some help from Nuburak as he's going for camp 2. So both teams with the Bruiser camp to collide at the top again. Boss so far hasn't been touched by either one of the teams, so they're not trying to make any moves there. By now, after level 10, there's some decent control for a boss fight on both teams. I mean, a well-placed arrow, a good stage dive can do a lot here. But then, of course, you have, on the other hand, an isolation, which could translate into a contagion play at level 20. And in addition to that, the cocoon, which in and of itself is fantastic. Arrow, ooh, connects. Oh my god, Wit! Nicely done, not even eating the stun here on this one. That was actually pretty sexy. And he timed that too, so he eats that stun. I mean, check that out again. So, first of all, we have the arrow coming in. And then, bam, moves away, eats the arrow, and doesn't get stunned out by it. Easy escape by him. Good reaction from Wit here. Well done. Boss gets taken in the meantime, and that's an easy claim. I have ETC already on the spot, so free boss for the red team. Well done by them. And now with the temples activating, it's a bit of a problem for Project Kramer, because now they have to, of course, decide what they want to do here. The opponent is going to set up a little bit earlier. They have the talent advantage, which is one of the main reasons why they went for the boss play in the first place. And now that the boss has to be defended against, there's also a siege giant camp that assists that bot lane push even further. And with only 9 seconds until the temples get activated, this looks like RageQuit Gaming is going to take a massive leap forward here. Rexa can take the save at the bottom of the map with Misha. Nuburak is currently sitting tight, but he alone won't be able to do anything. The Haka is coming in and might try and put some pressure on the Brightwing, but there's small chance of that happening either. Boss is already defended against, but they're going to take a few shots on any one of these. That's a nice setup here. ETC comes in, starts to help out, pushes them away a little bit, but that's still an insta blow up against Hanzo. Yep, our hipster archer is already down. Counter kill? I don't really think so. Nope, the nano boosted Liming is able to jump out. There's another sleep there, but it only hits Misha. And that, ladies and gentlemen, could actually be the ticket back into the game for the blue team. With ETC stage diving down to the bottom of the map, it also means that there are still some shots up for grab at the top. So that's a little bit awkward now, because if they just stay topside, they will take a lead there. On structures, and a big one. I mean, they're obviously already ahead, but they would have taken an even bigger lead. All the forts are destroyed. They would have started to take down some of those keeps, maybe even. So ETC is now slowly starting to come in for this again. But there's some pressure at the bottom of the map. Arrow connects, but Rexa is already dead, so that didn't really help them. Should probably start to commit to that fort if they can. The Haka is alone, completely surrounded by 4, trying to take vision. The Haka. Yeah, baby Houdini has to pull a Houdini here, because a full-time Houdini, because if he doesn't, then he is dead. But of course he's buying some time for the team too, and that allows them to take the fort at the bottom of the map, which they've already done. Yeah, tried to go for it, dead inside this time, played it safe though. Good for him. If he follows a little bit further, he gets hit by the isolation and is dead. And this looks a little bit silly, I know. You look at the Dehaka and you're just like, nah. But of course there's a slight casting delay, and if Tracer follows just a little bit further, then she's dead. If she gets hit by the isolation, it's over. So good thought process here by Baby Houdini, even though it didn't work out in this case. 6 kills against 4, the team that is behind. Half a level and 1 talent. Still more kills than the opponent. So now it's all about the control of vision again. We have 1 fort in the middle for RageQuit Gaming, so the red team has still an advantage on structures. And, well... Ooh, a big arrow, straight, narrowly missing the target, and the arrow cam is of course catching all of it. But there's the turnaround intent as they are going straight for another cocoon on Hanzo. Misha's gonna try to block the damage, I think. ETC came in and made the combo more or less useless, but he nearly died for it. Anna is also low, and Hanzo is coming back with a vengeance here, trying to punish them for the audacity to attempt to kill him. Instead, we have Liming dropped by Tracer, and the camp is now wide open. So the red team has an opportunity to steal this away. And what is that? Wit! What are you doing? Experimenting? Beetlejuiced is in instead of him going for Epicenter here. Honestly, at this point, I think Wit has hit his head a little bit when he dodged that arrow earlier. Eating that arrow didn't do him any good there. No Epicenter, but Beetlejuice here? Really? This seems to be like the day of missed talents. Like, I don't know what's going on anymore. Yeah, there's already the drag. Okay, going for Misha. Rexa is obviously saddened by that kill, but outside of that, not really a lot happening. What's the boss up again? That's another 53 seconds. Could be that one of the teams is going to try and make a play for this one. We're already starting to move straight down to the bottom of the map now. 6 kills to 5 for now. Single temple. So we're looking at only 1. By the way, Rexa is getting a little bit closer completing his quest. So the extra armor is soon going to be available to him if he gets those additional 5 globes that he needs now. And, well, let's have a look. Down to the bottom of the map. Yep, take the wave down. Both of the globals are currently going for another camp. And that's actually pretty cool, because now you have, of course, more pressure against the top keep. And since the wall has already fallen and this one is kind of low, this is now becoming a bit of a problem. ETC should, honestly, I don't even understand why they are moving down now. If he stays topside and pushes another wave out, that would be great for them. And you can already see that the Haka is reacting to it, because Project Kramer realizes that he can't make the play here. Instead, now we have the stage dive, misses the target by just a little bit, and the cocoon comes out too. Dehaka also moving down to the bottom of the map, and the isolation is immediately connecting with Hanzo. Still able to jump away though. And, well, there's the shots fired. Yeah, but it's not enough damage. Nobody has a kill set up yet, but ETC gets stunned and blown to pieces. Nicely done. Yeah, in this case, we on level 16 even have the diamond skin now, by the way. Yeah, so diamond skin is in as well. Already the flawless technique, and still the pressure towards the top. Now they go for boss, they want it all obviously, but Tracer is starting to needle away against their... Oh, the sleep dart connects. That's a kill. That's a kill. Nice. Nice. Well done. Really good play here. Tracer, honestly, if Ana doesn't connect that sleep dart, then it's a different setup. So Tracer came in, as you can see, the drag connects, Ana gets in position, hits the sleep dart, and therefore the recall is pretty much useless. But if not for that, this would have been easy damage by Tracer and an easy escape. But now it's a staggered death. She's going to be down for another 30 seconds when ETC comes back. The boss gets taken in the meantime. Lishitz here with his Reyna Exterminate on level 1 can obviously contribute a whole lot of damage. The problem is that we have the keep at the top side now destroyed. So that was a real good reaction from RageQuit Gaming as well. They simply said, hey boys, if you take boss, we take keep. And that's a great trade for them. Because that boss, 15 minutes in, is unlikely to get the keep at the bottom of the map. Rexa, on the other hand, he's going down too, so that's a problem. And goodbye. So he's already dropped. But they really need to set the rest of the team now up at the bottom of the map to defend against the boss. So it's still a really close game, if you think about it. So we're pretty much down to the keeps. The blue team has already lost one. But we have level 20 in their hands, just a little bit quicker. And it's still incredibly close. We're 16 minutes into the game, and right now I don't really know who's going to take it here. There's no boss up, of course, for another couple of minutes, so that's not going to be a problem. Level 20 talents give us the Contagion, and in addition to that we got the Execute now ready for him. Plus the Nano Infusion and Rewind, plus Repulsion obviously for Liming. It's a trap! A little bit of a Chinese party push over here, waiting for the siege camp to spawn and hoping that the red team is moving straight towards it. But, well, they already have some vision topside now, as Tracer showed. So they can take this easily. Baby Houdini is just rushing away. No problem for him. And there's the 20 with the kill command. Also the bullseye. And both of those siege giant camps are actually grabbed by Project Kramer. So that's nice bot lane pressure. Again, red team is obviously going to take that down. There's nothing, no pressing matters anywhere else on the map. So all you got to do now is push these lanes out. Take the experience and take it from there. But yep, they are starting to make their place down at the bottom of the map. Alright, Hanzo. The only one, by the way, that hasn't completed his quest talent yet. Still a little bit shy of completion on level 1. Double temple activating. And there's the Bruiser camp. So yeah, 20 versus 20. It's party time. And a 5-man commitment at the bottom of the map, apparently, for the next minion wave. Yeah, they're 5-manning this one. I'm just waiting for them to start to push this out a little bit further and threatening to burst through the wall at the keep in order to force a town portal. A Hearthstone from Project Kramer. Instead, we have the setup over here. Wit comes in with a stun, with a double, with a rewind. Looks for another stun, can't hit it. Arrow doesn't connect either. And at this point, a play against the Haka. He easily moves out of this one. Well played, committed to the 16, so he can, without any problem, move out of harm's way. But it's all about the first few shots here. And Project Kramer starts all of this up. They're set up against Wit, and oh my god, and Nuburak actually gets out of it. He looked so dead in this scenario. Tracer jumps away, but the drag connects with ETC. The Haka still sitting here, and everybody is just like poking damage. Everybody is coming in with a little bit of range poke. Evan on Liming has to be really careful that Tracer doesn't get the kill. But Brightwing is also a bit low. The top lane is now pushing against the top wall in just a few seconds. Dodging another one. Oh my god! Good damage against Baby Houdini, but not enough. He's still alive. Then again, ETC gets pushed back by the penetrating round as he jumps onto Reyna. But another stun against... What a fight! I mean, this thing has been going on for minutes. He uses Rewind for another... Oh, and he misclicked! No! He misclicked. One down, could lose another. Spawned at the exact same position. And that's 2 kills. And Nubarak dead, so is the Haka, and they're looking for a third one against Ana. Well, actually, Li Ming falls first. Ana might even get away because of that now. But, uh-oh, that's a problem. Look at that setup here. He comes through, has the rewind, and then pretty much, yeah, he's onside. He goes for the rewind, tries to get away. A little bit of a misclick there, and then that's the beginning of potentially the end even. I mean, they're locking down Reyna too, and they are just snowballing the shit out of it. That's the end of Ana 2. 5-man wipe, 10 kills against 10. And Rage and Quit Gaming on the opponent's core in game number 1 of this best of 3 series, as they are taking the lead against Project Kramer in Division 1 of Heroes Lounge.gg. Nicely done. That escalated quickly, and the red team takes the 1-0. Game number 2, Infernal Shrines, Sky Temple. The first map ended with a bang as Rage and Quit Gaming locked in the victory. Now we are heading into our second map, Infernal Shrines. Project Kramer trying to force game 3, sitting on the left side here with Liches on Greymane, Snaky Boots on Anduin. Anduin likes boots. Wit on Garrosh, and Baby Houdini on Urel, with Evan coming in as the 5th one on Gul'dan. The red team with Shizakit on Diablo. We got Limu on Medivh, dead inside on Li Ming, Danazovsky on Ana, and Warwick on Zul. So pretty sexy setup actually for the red team, because they are looking at a potential combo with Leyline into Apocalypse. We got, in addition to that, also Zul for the rotation between the lanes. And, I mean, Medivh in and of itself is already kind of cool too. So there's a lot of potential here. The nano boost for Li Ming. They got a lot going for them with this combo. And of course they want to claim an easy victory in the best of 3 series here in Division 1. Whereas on the left side, the blue team is going for a bit of a party push lineup, as they're hoping to... I love this. Like, this looks like nothing. But the red team is sitting in the middle of the map. They don't see anybody with the exception of Gul'dan. And they're like, guys, something doesn't smell right here. We need to be careful. So what does Zul do? I mean, he might die now, but I love the additional idea here. What does Zul do? He actually goes completely around the map as safe as he possibly can in order to not fall into a potential trap set up in one of those bushes. Now, he still nearly gets caught up here at the top, but just the decision alone to go for such a safe play is so cool, because you see so many games, even on the top level, where that doesn't happen. We still get kills on the other hand, but this time it's by the red team, as they are just dropping on Gul'dan and crush him quickly. So really cool start into the game here with some really nice decisions made by both teams. Now at the bottom of the map, Greymane is already sitting tight. We are having camps slowly taken, as a dead inside is playing around his Li Ming here. And with Medivh and all the control that he gives you on the map, or the vision that he grants you, they have a solid setup there now to just sniff out when exactly Project Kramer is taking their camps, if they are trying to maybe invade. 37 stacks already for Diablo. And Medivh is trading a little bit behind here. Medivh is currently sitting at only a single stack on the baseline. Of course, for him it's going to be important to stay alive until he has that setup completed. Wit on Garrosh. That's the flip, and allows the team to move away. Or so we thought, but there's the kill against Gul'dan as the portal comes through. Medivh, as usual, cheating away here from level 1 onwards. Well done by him. In the meantime, we got the Triumvirate taken on level 4. We also got the Reaper's Toll Currently towards the top already. Another camp gets attacked, and with Kramer they might just have the clear speed that they need to take this in time, because the shrine has already been announced, and Zul is a little bit late to the party over here if he wants to take this one, and he doesn't. Instead he moves on to lane for the experience, but that means that only one team is going to run their shaman camp during objective number 1. Bit of an early position here for RageQuit Gaming. So, yeah, Urel is still sitting all the way down at the bottom of the map. Here comes the portal once more. They're looking for the kill. Wit is saving their ass. Nice play by him. Orb connects. There's the bone prison. God, they're aggressive. Holy hell. All of these Medivh players right now, portaling everybody in. They are super aggressive at this point. And I really can't wait to see the Leyline and Apo combo and see if they can actually time that properly to get the max value out of it. Then again, Baby Houdini is just hopping straight through the opponent's backline, trying to to be as disruptive as possible. The portals are of course not only good to engage into a fight, but also help teammates to move out of it whenever there's a problem, as for example just a second ago we saw with Diablo, who is getting attacked again by Kramer in this case, but the shield is there. Medivh paying attention. That orb, unfortunately for them, did not quite connect. There's Calamity on level 7 now. 25 to 27 stacks. Baby Houdini still about to get away. They're chasing him a little bit hard, honestly. I mean, he is going to fall. The question is, are they going to get the objective? So, Urel is down, but now we have 4 heroes on the objective, and they should win this one. Simply because there's nobody there for the opponent. Evan comes through again, and the Frozen Punisher is taken. Warwick survives, barely, but he does. Fact of the matter is that the Punisher was claimed, though. And I guess that's why, because Urel bought so much time. I mean, yes, she died, but she's back already, and I'm not so sure if that was really worth it. I mean, you get a kill, but yeah, they lost the objective because they chased that hard, and I don't really think that was worth it at the end of the day. They didn't even debate over properly here. Wow. That's a bit uncharacteristic. You usually don't see that in Division 1 games, that someone misses out on baiting the Punisher properly. So now they're losing quite a lot here, considering that Kramer was at the bottom of the map and Urel at the top already. Wit, on the other hand, he's in trouble and goes down. These portal plays are just sexy as hell. There's another one. Here come the resets. Yeah, let's take another quick look at this one. So look at the portal setup here. First they move the first one through, they finally lock Garrosh down, and then the reset allows Li Ming to get the kill against Gul'dan, so he's also destroyed. That's 2 more kills. That's 5 kills to 0. Fantastic start for RageQuit Gaming to get the 2-0 victory in the best of 3 series here. Diablo is trying to invade, and they are getting more aggressive by the second. Holy hell! There's another one. 6 kills to 0 by now. They are just crushing the early game, and we're not even on level 10 where they have their combo. No counter kill just yet, but Urel comes in, and that's the end of Li Ming. There we go. Urel starting to change things, and that's the second follow-up kill against Ana. And he's looking for more. Baby Houdini is just hopping through the opponent's backline. But this is, of course, one of the things where Urel excels at. We've been talking a bit about Medivh the entire time, and you could see how crucial he is for the entire composition, and how often we've seen him either save a hero or set them up to chase someone down and kill a target. But there is quite a bit of portal control on the other side too. Once that we have level 10 and a Horrify, you can use that to control the portal. We already have Garrosh, who is pretty solid on that front too. And Urel, who with the displacement can really make sure that... Oh! No! The timing! No, they still got the kill though. Oh my god, there's 2, there's 3, and there is a 4. Yeah. It didn't quite work out the way that it intended initially, but they still get kill after kill in this one, and with 4 kills in total, there's so much momentum for them. Urel is still the one hero that seems to have a bit of a different agenda here. Baby Houdini is fighting back, hooves first, jumping into every single fight. He gets the kill against Li Ming, punishing her, and that's at least the 3rd kill for the team. In experience, they're not even that far behind. It's actually insane if you think about it, that they haven't really fallen farther behind. And if you look at the experience gain, you can really tell that despite the fact that we have Zul on the other team. Minion experience is a little bit ahead for the blue team. Project Kramer is ahead on minions because Urel is just sitting on these side lanes a lot more reliably. Zul has some trouble with that. I mean, of course, once that he starts to focus on the rotation completely, it's very difficult for them to really establish a lead or anything here. But they are doing as well as they possibly can. I mean, they're coming in with another taunt, and Zul gets caught completely off guard by that gank and gets dropped here. And by now, despite the fact that they're 6 kills behind, we have Project Kramer ahead in experience. This is a weird one. This is honestly a weird one. On a kill perspective, RageQuit Gaming is just crushing. But Project Kramer is doing a little bit better on the map control. They have done a lot of damage to the top already, taking the wall down and also relieved the top fort from a lot of its HP. In the middle of the map, we're seeing a similar picture. So if teamfights start to shift a little bit in favor of the blue team, then this could very well be a complete comeback. Right now, the Horrify and the Leyline are already out. There was no follow-up with the Apocalypse this time either. 13 talents are in for both of them at the same time, so there's no talent advantage. But this objective, let's see who grabs it. First one was already taken by Project Kramer. Back then, the red team chased Urel a little bit too hard and lost the Punisher because of it. Medivh is sitting at 30 stacks now. There's the flip. So far, so good. Keeping it a little bit more space for the team. Here's the APOC, getting the combo off, but Anduin with the save. Nicely done. Urel gets the ult out. Good for her. Stays alive a little bit longer, and Kramer commits to the fight and tries to go in here. The taunt on Diablo and another flip might actually lead to a kill against the frontline hero. But instead, Li Ming drops Urel and escapes with 40 HP thanks to another Medivh shield. 33 stacks now for Medivh. 16 to 12 on the objective as everybody jumps back onto the shrine top side, trying to control the top lane. Wit also still fighting around this. They haven't given up on it yet. They are still looking for an opportunity here. They have not given up on the objective yet, as it seems, but Urel is not back yet. She's about to come back into the game. We'll still have to travel towards the top. Zul is trying to lock in the Punisher for the red team. Gul'dan is hoping to connect the Horrify, I would assume here. Kramer, he could always go for that quick and easy kill. And Zul might be a little bit too far out. Nice stun though. There's the taunt, and that's a problem. Horrify is through. They're going for dibbles. The Leyline might just have saved them here. But Diablo is about to go down. He gets the shield. Urel jumps in, takes him apart. And that's the kill that they needed. And Kramer is already on the objective again, trying to win it for the blue team after all. Li Ming coming in with an Nano, missing their combo. Anduin going from the left to the right, just like zipping heroes through the air in order to save them and healing them out too. Zul is dead as well, and unbe-fucking-lievable. Project Kramer actually not only does get the kills, gets a kill against Li Ming too, but they also win the objective. How the hell? Medivh completed his quest, so there's that, but how did that happen? Initially, they lose a hero, they stick around, and they turn the entire fight over the objective. Punisher's jumping in, takes down the fort. They're making the play now for Diablo once again. He is dying. That's 8 kills to 11. I don't understand what's going on here anymore. What a brawl. And now they go for the wall at the keep. There's a portal so that Medivh can move out. Shields himself, but the wall definitely falls. Mid lane is also nearly destroyed. We're talking 40, of course. There's a big minion wave that somebody should catch eventually, but they, of course, are smelling blood in the water here. They see an opportunity. They think they can get the keep, and they might be right. Even with the Punisher now baited into the middle, they still rock Kramer and Urel, so they are both jumping in, and the ley line is completely missing, and that's keep. They just got keep, and they are heavily ahead in experience. How this game has turned on a dime is incredible. Absolutely incredible. This is crazy. Like, they were behind in kills. They're still behind in kills. But they were behind on so many fronts, and now all of a sudden they're heavily ahead. They took 2 forts down, they took a keep down. We're 12 minutes into the game, and they're level ahead, and they rock a talent advantage. This is just nuts. 34,000 damage by Gul'dan. 26k from Greymane, 44,000 from Li Ming. Let's face it, Dead Inside has played a fantastic Li Ming so far. I honestly wonder if he wouldn't have been a little bit better off going into dominance here, considering how a few of those fights started. I mean, Triumvirate is obviously a fantastic pick these days, but considering how aggressive he was with the nano boost in some of these occasions, maybe going for that would have helped him a little bit more to stay alive here. Either way, they are punishing Diablo again. Project Kramer, that is. He goes down, and they're just opening the map up more and more and more. They have so much space to work with right now. It's just insane. Dodging out on the Li Ming combo. That's another fort down. That's all of the forts eliminated. Every single one. Diablo is getting dumpstered on. Every single time he pokes his head out, Garrosh just controls him completely. Greymane comes in with a bullet, and they drop him. It's a good ley line, but what are you going to do with this? The ley line is great, but there's no Apocalypse as a follow-up. Diablo is still dead, so that ley line just slows them down. And now they kill Medivh too. Wow. How the pendulum has swung here. 10 to 11. And Project Kramer, they are really... Oh my god, Greymane gets insta-gipped. Nice. Okay, so they're still showing a little bit of spirit here. And they definitely need to. I was just about to say, Project Kramer really wants that third game, don't they? They're coming in with everything they have right now. But at least Dead Inside is trying to get some damage in. Nicely done. And yeah, nearly gets another kill. I might still get the one against Baby Houdini. Oh, Zul! No! Too greedy, baby. Too greedy. Ah, but they get Yrel. Oh! And he's trying for the follow-up here. Garrosh down, Yrel dead, 4 kills. Zul might have been a bit too greedy, but the rest of the team is still following up with 1 kill after another. Wow, what a game. Back and forth the entire time, blow after blow. This is a bit nasty. Yeah, so now we got 11 kills against 15 in total. We have the blue team, at least for now, just yielding the bot lane and saying, okay, this is not happening anyways. Instead, let's just focus towards the top of the map and start to take at least some of the mercenary camps here. They still have the 1 level lead, so looking at a potential level 20, they will have it quicker. The problem, of course, is that we already have the objective started up. So there's a 10-12 second lead that the red team has. More than that, actually, if you include travel time to the objective. We might even end up in a scenario where Project Kramer says, well, let's screw it, we're not going to fight for that. Then again, there's nothing else for them to do. I was thinking they might try to get an early level 20, but the lanes are completely pushed out already, so there's no opportunity for them to move on to all 3 lanes, get a few minion waves, and get a level 20 so that they can defend with Storm Talons. But with 22 to 5 minion stacks, there's still a big advantage for the red team. But of course, Li Ming is now just moving back, and Zul is coming in from the top lane. But the blue team has a bit of a setup here now. And if they take this, there might be another keep that falls. So this is going to be a little bit weird here. Okay, there we go. Already, leyline set up, doesn't do enough. The save, Anduin is absolutely a point. The Horrify, beautiful play. Beautiful Horrify. Medivh gets away thanks to the portal, but the fight isn't over by any means. Li Ming tries to get the kill against Gul'dan. It's all about Li Ming. Dead Inside is the biggest threat right now in this setup. He's trying to come around again with another quick damage output against Greymane, but he can't secure the kill for them. The problem is that the Punisher is taken, and with only half a level missing until level 20, there's a solid chance that Project Kramer runs a Storm Talon advantage as the Punisher approaches the keep. Yeah, they're so far ahead already. They're trying to go for the camp. They took that too. Oh, this is going to be a difficult defense for RageQuit Gaming. I mean, even their core got attacked for just a second, but of course it's a bit too early in the game for the catapults to do enough work here. 70,000 damage for Li Ming. Dead Inside is doing such a fantastic job on that hero right now, but he also is under mad pressure. Apparently Baby Houdini just got one order. It was just like, yeah, just annoy the shit out of Li Ming, which he did, but it also leads to him falling. This is going to be another keep though. I think they're totally okay sacrificing Yrel for the trade that they got now. So 2 keeps down, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse for RageQuit Gaming. They lose some of the HP. Look at those Arcane Sentries. I mean, damn. 87% right now on the core. And another camp taken. Storm Talons are in. So we got the Glyph. And we have now Seraphim and also Haunt. Yeah, it's gonna be tricky to come back in this. The crazy thing is the discrepancy in kills. I mean, the red team has 5 kills more. They have a really aggressive setup, and especially in the early game, they were just unleashing their aggression. With one portal after another, they set up kill after kill after kill. But right now, the situation has changed completely. We went full 180 on this one, and 2 keeps are now dropped. Next objective spawns topside, and that means that the bot lane is going to become incredibly important. So, with that in mind, this camp is 2 minutes out. If it can be taken around or during the objective, that would be the dream. Because for the blue team, it would mean that they have even more pressure on the bottom of the map. For the red team, it means that you have a bit more time at the top and don't have to YOLO into the fight right away because you have more time before catapults are going to arrive on your core. At least it's 20 versus 20, so that helps a little bit. And actually, it's the Guardian of Tyrus fault that we have now. So, with that in mind, this is definitely an adjustment. They didn't go for Medivh cheats here. This is an adjustment to them losing 2 keeps already. If they have to send someone back to make this work, Medivh might as well just be the one. And he can also then, of course, fly safely to wherever the objective spawned, wherever the fight is about to happen. So there's that. But they need someone that has an ability to keep the lanes at bay whenever these catapults push for core. So, RageQuit Gaming, they're trying to be aggressive. In an ideal world, they would try to take the fountain down before the next objective spawns. And Project Kramer is, of course, very aware of that, so they're going to try and defend it for as long as they can. The entire... Oh, okay, there's the ley line. No follow-up on this one. Yeah, it goes for the Indomitable. No chance for Diablo to get a hold of him. And someone has to go down here. 19 minutes in. It's 3 catapults. 4th one on the way. There we go again. Airport, nice. Good setup, but Anduin is always there. Anduin. And Diablo is now in trouble. He gets shielded. Still in trouble. Wit goes down though. Oh, but what a fight again. Insta double. 2 down on both sides. And with Li Ming eliminated, most of the damage potential is already gone. There's another ley line as they're retreating. Diablo, as he died, is now at least in a position where he can easily defend the core. And he really has to because the shields are falling quickly. Doesn't really have a fantastic wave clear or anything, but he's able to make sure that the core doesn't lose too many hit points. But it's still down to 82% right now. But yeah, just look at this battle again. Look at that fight. Garish goes down as they force this in, and then the Horrify comes through, and that changed everything. Greyming gets the kill against Li Ming, and that was super important here. And of course, after that, they can easily move away from it. But right now, topside, the pressure is still there. Yeah, snaky boots. Anduin, you gotta be careful now. 16 stacks to 0, so they got a significant advantage. We're talking about catapults in the bot lane again, on the other hand. Second one is coming in, and we're looking at 82%. Yeah, they're not fighting for this yet. They might actually want to give it up even. I don't think they have to. They're both going to be back in time. They're trying to go for the camps now. That's going to take them a lot of time, though. Li Ming, really? Top? Really? Wow. They seem to have a lot of faith in their minion wave. I guess it's not gonna... The core's not gonna fall, but that's still gonna be damage on the core. Like, I don't really know why Li Ming didn't just stick around a little bit longer and fire one orb at this. So now, I mean, I don't know what's going on here, honestly. They just lost way too much for free. That wasn't necessary. I think they were really afraid that there would be a fight all the way up at the top. So, that's a bit strange. 69%. Frozen Punishers taken, and with this now claimed, this is going to be an easy defense. This shouldn't be a problem, because the fact of the matter is that if you are going for a 5-man at the top, for example, you will run into a problem super quickly, because the bot lane with the minion, with the camp, the minions, and the catapults is going to drop their core. So this is why they're not pushing with this. They can't. They didn't know where everybody was. They know that there's minions now, or mercenaries pushing through the middle, which they're defending against right now. There's mercenaries at the bottom of the map, which Li Ming is taking care of. But that pretty much means that that Punisher just doesn't do anything. I mean, it didn't even take the fort down. Think about it. A 22-minute Punisher that didn't drop the fort for that specific reason. So, yeah, big problem for them here. Now we have 83,000 damage for Li Ming. She did 4 times. 62k for Gul'dan. And still both of those lanes pressuring. And of course, as usual in such a scenario, time is working in favor of Project Kramer. Those catapults are going to become stronger and stronger and stronger. Rage and Quit Gaming has not taken down a single fort yet. Not one. They're trying to go for Garrosh. And a horrify Li Ming! And she's dead. Li Ming is down. The biggest threat is eliminated. And now they can go for the chase. And that's exactly what they do. Yeah, the ley line catches 4. Nicely done by Medivh. That saved them for sure. They would have lost so many more heroes here on the retreat if not for this ley line. The problem is that with Li Ming gone, the main damage is eliminated. And now we have one camp coming in, and a second shaman camp is taken right at the same time. They go in the middle, actually. I expected them to... Oh my god, they get the drop on Medivh. Portal control, and they drop him. Urel once again pushing him away from the portal as he was starting to channel, or he would have been able to escape. 15 kills to 18. They're still behind in kills, but they are about to end this game, aren't they? Li Ming back in 10. Diablo eats the bullet. And now we have the big push coming through at the top. Ana is down. See ya. And they can easily go for Diablo too. He's so low. He's trying to buy them a bit more time. But they can't get this either. The core is falling. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is game as Project Kramer locks in the victory on Infernal Shrines and forces game number 3 in this series at Division 1 of HeroesLounge.gg. Game number 2, RageQuit Gaming is ahead, and we have Aldrich Pass as our second map here in Division 1. On the left side for Project Kramer, as they're trying to come back into this. Lich is on Falstad, we got Evan on Cassia, Wit on Diablo, Baby Houdini on Blaze, and Snaky Boots on Rhaegar. On the right side of the map, Shizake on Mei, we got Limu on Greymane, Warwick on Urel, Dead Inside again on Tracer, second time in a row now, and Danazovsky on Anduin. Okay, stacking for Cassia as well. Okay, here we go. Coming in with the Thunderstroke on level 1, and let's see what Wit can pull off on his Diablo. That could actually be quite fun here, if he can pull off a little bit. Also, Mei with the heat transfer, so that should be kind of solid to see her again. Haven't really seen her all that much lately. Oftentimes also in games where she could be played, banned out. We got on level 1 the Wolf Run again. And Aldrich Pass obviously also a map where with the globals you can really play around a bit too. But let's see how this one is turning out. Nice done. Starting things up here, but of course Mei comes in with quite a bit of CC already. Evan, careful. Yeah, the Bridge of Death right here. 5 versus 5 brawl just at the beginning of the game right away, and yeah, there we go. So Baby Houdini now on the way all the way up to the top, taking his solo lane. Tracer is currently moving bot side, and Warwick is also in and receives a stun straight to the face. They should have some kind of stuff with the model changes a little bit if you eat too many stuns. I mean, how many times does Muradin have to throw a Stormbolt into Tracer's face until those goggles finally crack? So, yeah, never seen anything of that. Lich is against Tracer also has to be a bit careful. Tracer is just super annoying, and he already has to barrel roll away from this one. Camps are obviously taken, the 1 minute mark is hitting, and both teams are focusing on the camps right away. We got still Cassia riding the money here. There's a little bit too much on the nose on the other hand. Like, riding the dollar bills, it's just not the same thing as riding the money pig. I mean, you want to go for it, it's all about the money pig, ladies. But yeah, so this is how we show dominance. Anyways, so right now, a little bit of a skirmish here. Middle of the map is usually where most of the early game action focuses on because of the camps. I mean, it's the only camp outside of the bosses on the map that pushes through that. Taking off cooldown is pretty much what you do. Bottom of the map, Tracer is Still sitting tight here. Lich is now starting to move in as well. And with Elens, we got the Pulse Generator. Right here. Okay. And Rain coming in. And yes, there we go. The Healing Totem is up. Sacrificial Soul is ready. And with level 7, that's where we usually see the objective focused on, but so far there's nothing really happening here. Now, we've been talking about builds a little bit earlier, and this is one of the builds where you can also decide to follow up with the level 7, if you're really afraid of Tracer, for example. Oh, talking about Tracer, she comes in and takes the first kill of the game. Wit goes down. Yeah, Diablo gets crushed dead inside, having a little bit of success here early on already, coming in with a second kill now too. Nice! Yeah, they look for just a second to get a bit more, but nicely done. Yeah, there's Diablo dead, and then they follow up with another one. Just look how this one played out here. It's all about Evan just staying a little bit too long, trying to get some of the stacks together, and then he gets CC'd, is a bit slow on the retreat, and Tracer moves in with the rest of the team and just shows no mercy here. So this is how quickly it can turn from you being in a position where you think like, ah, just stay for another second, get another hit in, try and get a stack here, and then all of a sudden you get crushed. So now we had 16 stacks for Cassia on the Thunderstroke. And at the same time, we got the Inner Light on level 4 for her now as well. Alright. Yeah. Objective is up. Camps are also grabbed again, and there's a level 7 now. So the Locked and Loaded is in. Mei went into the Crystallize and into the Skating Away in the build here for her. And still, it's just annoying everybody in the middle. A little bit of an early trade pick by here. Yeah, and might get punished for it. Yeah, there's the stun, there's the follow-up. Well done. But even with all of that control, Mei easily just walks away from this one. Or does she? Now skates out, and they get the kill against Blaze. Oh, that is... Oh my god. 3 kills against 0, 4 kills against 0. Holy macaroni. Oh, and there's another one. Damn, son. Yeah, the B-steps are in, and I don't know, boys, but this is not a good start into the game by any means. Level behind, 5 kills behind, objective is open. Project Kramer is eating, yeah, they're eating a lot of shit in the early game. This would worry me a little bit, because RageQuit Gaming, they want to make this a quick 2-0. You can already tell. And they're trying to go for the objective too. And they're trying to go for the interrupt, which indeed they are able to do for now, but this is starting to get a little bit nasty. Falstad is starting to fly in, is trying to help the team out. They need to do all of this before level 10 is there, or they're going to be in real trouble. So right now, with level 7 talents at least on both sides, they are trying to save the objective for a bit longer, and they're able to get it, but they still need to win the fight. That battle isn't over, and Kramer comes in and rips Blaze apart. Blaze is down, and yeah, they're going to lose this one for sure. The objective, that is. Not necessarily the game, but it doesn't look good for that either. 1.5 levels ahead already. Wow. This hurts. This is not looking good. Yeah. Wow. This escalated quickly. 6 kills to 0, level 10, 2 level advantage, plus an objective pushing? Damn. I'm honestly a little bit blown away by how quickly this turned. Yeah, this game is rough now. Let's see how much they are losing in terms of structures. Again, we have level 10 abilities, the Ice Wall is in. I don't know, it still seems that Avalanche is banned in Heroes Lounge. We talked about this a bit. I thought that with a new patch... Honestly, I thought that either way they would allow it back in, but yeah, Heroes Lounge still seems to ban Avalanche. As we have the pick into the Ice Wall here. Which is still a bit strange to me. I mean, at this point you would really think that they would just say like, yeah, just don't abuse anything. And you're fine. But apparently they're still sticking with the ban on the talent. So now we got level 11. And level 9. They got a good defense, though. I gotta say, I didn't really expect them to lose not a single fort. I mean, it lost the walls, right? So that already hurts. And it's the first objective. It doesn't scale as hard. It's early in the game, 5 minutes in. So there's that. But it would be kind of interesting to see how this would run out if they committed to a single lane and dropped the first fort already. Either way, for now, we got level 10 abilities on both sides. And let's not forget that Cassia is stacking, so if this goes to a late game, then she's going to do way more damage. We currently have Ball of Lightning in, we got Apocalypse, we got Bloodlust, and they're trying to make a play for Mei, but as we all know, it's not really all that easy to take her down. Instead, the bullet hits Blaze, and he has to commit to the bunker in order to get away here. Okay, and right now, Slav also Falstad sitting on the side lane a bit more. And Falstad is really helping them to get back in experience. Here comes the Bloodlust, there's the Apocalypse, and it connects this time. Apocalypse connects, Erwin is a bit low, Tracer comes in, wants the kill, and gets it, and they get another one. 8 kills to 0. Oh my god. Falstad at the bottom of the map, and they are just ripping them apart. They're really dumpstering on them at this point. Blaze is there too, 9 kills to 0. What a beating. What a beating, honestly. 2 levels ahead, like what the hell is going on here? They're getting completely murdered at this point. Yeah, this is more than a bit tricky, what we're seeing right now. Damn. Okay, so as it stands, we're now moving down to the bottom of the map, where another one is about to get wrecked, but yeah, this is more than a little bit tricky. How do you come back from here? I mean, like, the entire time I'm honestly just like looking at any kind of these team fights, maybe a good combo with ults that allows them to come back into this. Maybe Cassia scaling a bit towards the late game could do the trick here, but then the team fight starts and they're not able to get a single kill. If you're 3 levels behind and you start to get some kills, then thanks to the underdog bonus, you are bridging that experience gap quickly. So there's that. But it's honestly more than a little bit difficult to pull it off, so we'll see how that goes. I mean, either way, let's see what happens there. Already, we got the next fight over another objective, and Mei gets saved. Okay, good start. Off to a good one for the red team. They're trying to get even farther ahead here. Apocalypse is already out, so that's a big cooldown that got burned. But we still got a couple of stacks for Cassia. I mean, what damage is she actually sitting at? She's at 25,000. Not top damage in the game yet, but she is starting to get a little bit momentum for the team here. Yeah, but also moved maybe a bit too deep. Oh, and Erwin is nearly dead. He's able to get away. But for how long, that's the bigger question, because they're already trying to lock them down again. Mei is moving in, slowing them as we speak. One fort is down, second one is about to fall. There's no fountain down here. And Diablo is dead again. Dibbles is dead, and yeah, things are starting to become tricky in this game. I mean, damn. Yeah, Warwick is now moving in. 10 kills to 0. Wow. They get crushed. Yeah, guys, we'll see how this game turns out, but at this point it doesn't really look good for RageQuit Gaming. Not at all. So, for now at least, Tracer is absolutely murdering it, whittling the hit points down easily. Nobody able to lock her down enough for, I guess, Cassia or Falstad to connect the damage and kill her. And we have 10 minutes in and they're still waiting for their first kill. Wow. Yeah, another setup. Oh my god, Cassia gets caught again. 11 kills to 0. Are you serious? The ice wall is in. They're just murdering them. The pain train is really just crushing through the blue team. They're going through them like hot butter through cheese at this point. There's just no way to stop this train anymore. It's a 3-level deficit and there are talent behind 2 at level 16. Which means that we now have the Acclamation in, we got the Executioner, we got the Bullet Spray. They're going for another objective. Like, how do you stop this? They could go for bosses if they wanted to. I mean, first of all, the objective is of course going to crush through this. But this is... I mean, it hurts just watching it. Let's be honest. If this continues, it's going to be a perfect game at the end of the day. So now at the bottom of the map, we have Dead Inside already starting to just, yeah, needle Erwin a little bit. Top side, they're trying to control Urel here. Urel doesn't care at all, by the way. She's up again too. And she couldn't, I mean, there's 0 fucks given up there. In the meantime, the bot lane is the center of attention with a 3-level lead and a talent advantage. They're trying to go for keep now. So, this hurts. Yeah. How do you stop this? Seriously. Top fort is down, mid fort is down, all the forts are eliminated, the keep at the bottom of the map is in trouble. Tracer comes in, light bomb, boom, kill, Rhaegar down, insta-kill, bam! No chance for the little doggy to survive here, and that's the keep also dropped. 12 kills to 0. Full doesn't. They're trying to go for wit. Falset has to come in with the gust in order to prevent that from happening, and they're moving into the middle of the map now instead. This is just insane. I mean, honestly, you could call the police on RageQuit Gaming, I think. I doubt that this is legal. They are just murdering this. Tracer still gets away. They're still waiting for their first kill. How the hell is this even possible? I did not expect that particular twist here. This was an incredibly, like, even series. Like, the games we've seen was, like, incredibly even. And then, from start to finish in this game, they are just murdering them. Fawcett is the only one that hasn't died yet. The only one with 0 deaths. He has the mobility to escape. But RageQuit Gaming definitely turned up the heat here. Significantly, I might add. Yeah. 3-level advantage. I mean, are you kidding me? If they go for a boss now, they're pinging the camp. I mean, they're going through all the motions right now. Really diligent about the map control here. Of course, they can't be too cocky. This is actually one of those moments where you can be in a bit of an awkward spot. This could be a problem, because 16 is going to be so close for Project Kramer now that if they force that fight, they still will be 2 levels behind, so that's a stats advantage for the red team. But it will be even talents, and that's where teams sometimes overestimate their own position, take a battle, lose it, and then if they lose 3-4 heroes, experience is nearly even. And let's not forget that we have 75 stacks on Cassia, so it's not like she doesn't do damage at this point. She does some solid damage. Yeah, there's already an attempt to go for Yrel. Ice Wall comes out through. APOC combo. Nice. Good save by Anduin. Wow. Nicely done. Anduin with a fantastic save here. That could have been the first kill. It was a good stun setup that we saw against Yrel, and then Anduin comes through and helps out. Problem is that Tracer is getting the keep in the middle. Kramer dies at the top, but the fight is a 4 versus 5. They're trying to get a little bit more. It's the first kill for the blue team. The first kill for Project Kramer. But Tracer is now going for core already. Tracer's at the core. She's going for it. They need to Hearthstone back here. And, well, they are already starting to retreat. Yeah, well, they know. They want to go for the objective instead. 58,000 damage for Cassia. And we have 62,000 for Greymane. Yeah, they're looking for more. Falset has moved back. Ooh, Cassia! No, she doesn't make it. Neither does the doggy. Nope. The little pocket Chihuahua over here is down. That's not a full wolf. And yeah, that's 2 kills. And this might just be the end, honestly. If they get more, they can go for core directly. If they get Baby Houdini, they can go for the core. If not, then they can go for the objective, or they can go for boss. And he gets away. But does he? Good stun against Yrel. That one was important. And what do they do? I don't think that they're actually going to go straight for... no, they go for boss. Yeah, they go for the boss. Falsa doesn't have Mighty Gust. I don't see a way to stop this. Mighty Gust isn't ready. Apocalypse is there. That's the only thing that you have. They have to know. They kind of know what's happening. I mean, where else would they be? Of course they're going for boss right now. But what are you going to do if you only have 3 heroes on the map? Now they have got 5, but they don't have enough time to get there. Oh, this is a rough defense. Yeah, this might just be game. They are trying for it. 59,000 damage. They're trying to flank. Best thing that they could possibly do here. Yeah, there's the APOC. Connects with 1. Mei gets hit, but she drops the ice wall in order to ruin the play. That's all she got to do. So there's no follow-up on the Apocalypse. Unfortunate for them. And, well, the boss is already on the way to the core, but Rhaegar is dead once again. And so is Diablo. Has the soul, so he'll be back in just a few seconds. The attempt to stop the onslaught. 1 down. There's the kill on Falstad. Blaze falls too. Dibbles is the only survivor. And this is gonna be the end of it. Diablo falls once more. Cassia is also down. 5-man team wipe as RageQuit Gaming comes in to end it. We move in to drop Project Kramer on the map, take them down, and yep, this is it. Aldrich Pass ends as RageQuit Gaming takes down Project Kramer with a very, very solid victory and 20 kills to 1.